Hello everybody, welcome to Nonna Luciana. Today is preparation day for the most important brunch of the year, Easter brunch. And the whole family gathers together. Each and every one has a specific task. While some are baking, others are preparing for the egg hunt. And some of them are coloring the eggs. Today I will prepare with you the sweet Easter bread, very spongy and delicious. And while it's resting and raising, I'll prepare some other things with you. So let's start with the bread. So here are my ingredients for the fluffy Easter bread. I will start by warming up 300 milliliters of milk and 110 grams of unsalted butter and about 10-15 grams of normal salted butter. If you just want to use unsalted butter, the whole amount, just don't forget to have a pinch of salt in your bread. So I warm this up a little bit, not too much. So just a little warm until the butter melts and it's not hot, but warm. Now that my butter has melted and it is hand warm, I will add 2.5 teaspoons of yeast. I will have in my working bowl 2 eggs, big, large eggs. And I always crack them aside so that I check the eggs are nice. I will add 120 grams of sugar and 1 teaspoon of vanilla sugar. I'll smash them a little bit. Until the sugar has dissolved with the eggs. To this I will add a teaspoon of vanilla essence. I like the taste of the vanilla. Mix a little. Now I will add the milk and the butter. And I will gradually add from the 700 grams of flour to mix all together. Now that I have my dough hooks on, it's going to be easier to finish up. I'll just gather with the spatula from the sides. And now I'll finish up with my hands because I need to feel the dough. The dough should be a little bit sticky at the end, but not as it is right now. Now it's too sticky. Now it's still a little bit sticky, but not as sticky as before. And you see, I did not use all the 700 grams of flour. This little bit I will use if I need to work the dough later. I'll take a bowl that I've buttered and put the dough inside to raise. And my Nonna taught me that all doughs that needs to raise, we finish with a cross. And now I'll leave it to raise about 1 hour. I'll cover it. And go and make a coffee and come back in an hour. So now that my dough has raised, beautiful, I will work with it and make smaller breads. First, I will cut it into 4 parts. Say 1, make a ball here, 2, and one of them I will cut it in half because I'm going to make different forms. The first one, I will make a long piece of dough, and together with the second piece, I will breed them together and put them in a long form. I will oil my pan, my oven pan or dish. And I will braid them together. And put it for the second raise. These two I will make into doves. I'll cut a little piece for the head. So put the head on. I'll make another one so that you can see how it's made. And now the last one, which I'm going to breed into a wreath that reminds us the wreath of Jesus. And in the middle, I'll put an egg a colored egg, which represents life. And inside I will put, and this one is a colored egg but raw, since it's going in the oven and it's going to cook in the oven. And now for the second raise. While my bread is raising, and it's going to take about 45 minutes, 1 hour, I will make some mixes that we're going to eat on Easter breakfast. I will make green olive mix, black olive mix, and tuna fish mix. Let's start with the green olive mix. I'll put in a blender about 500 grams of green olives that I pitted. Put those in. To that, I will add 1 tablespoon of chili paste and 1 teaspoon of tomato paste. The chili paste can be sweet, medium, or very hot. We like it very hot and spicy. To this, I will add some frozen lemon that I froze as small ice cubes. Let me add 2 of those. And some olive oil. Then I will taste and see if it needs more lemon. I'll blend this up. You're probably wondering, this is another bowl. The mixing bowl that I used in the beginning was too small, so I changed it. That's enough. You don't need to chop them very, very finely. It's okay. Now to the black olives. And the black olives, I will not make them very hot. It will just be plain. Put the black olives in my mixing bowl. Add some olive oil. Add some crushed garlic. And some lemon. Close and mix together. Let me open and check and taste. Looks beautiful. Now for the tasting. Beautiful. Nice and easy. I'll empty this in the bowl, and my second mix is ready. And now for the tuna mix, and I don't need the machine for the tuna mix. I don't need the blender. That's about 300 grams of tuna. I'll add to this 1 tablespoon of finely chopped celery and 1 tablespoon of shallot onion, and also very finely chopped. Some lemon, some mayonnaise. 2 tablespoons is okay. And then you can taste and see if you like to add, why not? And some garlic that I crushed with salt. Give it a good mix. And this is also ready. You see, quite easy and very quick recipes. It's been 1 hour now. Let me check. Oh, beautiful. Look how it raised beautifully. I put the oven on 175 preheated so that I will bake my delicious Easter bread. But first, I'm going to decorate. I will start by putting 2 eyes to the little dough. And let me put the egg wash. It's 1 egg beaten with a few drops of water. And you can decorate the bread as you wish. These 2 I'll decorate with some sesame seeds, roasted sesame seeds. And here I'll put some coarse sugar. And I'll do the same for this one. And this egg is still raw. It's going to go into the oven and cook together with the bread. So I think it's enough. Now into the oven. Preheated 175 for about 15 to 20 minutes. Usually, egg coloring is done by all the children in the family gathered together. But I'll show you how I do them. The first eggs I did were raw, and I put in the oven together with the bread so that they can cook. This batch I will do with hard-boiled eggs, and I use food coloring and start with the green. Nice and shiny. this is just a few things that we usually prepare on the Easter brunch. And as usual, while you are subscribing, the Nonna of the house will have a little bite. Oh, so many things. I will taste the tuna fish. Buona Pasqua to everybody.